today I'm going to demonstrate to you that drawing animals freehand needn't be daunting. The French artist Paul Cézanne once said that if you can draw any shape, circles, triangles, ovals, squares, you can draw anything in nature. And today I'm going to demonstrate a couple of poses to show you using simple techniques that you can get proportions and shapes correct before you even begin to think about outline and detail. The first subject I'm going to show you is the portrait, and the photograph we're using today is a portrait of Torak, who is one of the young wolves at the Wolf Centre near Reading. And you can see that we have a typical wolf face here. The problem that you may encounter is how to transfer this freehand onto your sheet of velour before you start painting in pastel. So let's begin by identifying the basic shapes in the head. Having established the basic shapes on our original photograph, we then need to transfer these across to our velour paper. So it should be relatively easy. If you have your photograph pinned to the side, you can get the correct size that you want and start again using the circle for the skull. Don't be afraid when you're drawing circles to keep going over it. It's very difficult to draw a perfect circle in one complete line, so keep it nice and sketchy. So we've got the circle matching. The next thing we need to get are the triangles for the ears. Now remember, the triangles for the ears are set at different angles, so we'll do that one first, and then moving across we can check the angle of this ear, which is slightly narrower in the triangle than the right hand ear. Now the good thing about tigers is the stripes will help you to get the shapes for the rest of the head and body. So for example, the centre line here, stripes running down each side, so just sketch those in. Stripes running down here, starts to give you the shape for the forehead. Stripes around here, the shapes for the outside of the head. So just identify the lines for now. Don't worry about the shape of the stripes. Positioning is all important. And stripes in the legs, again, show you the curve of the leg coming down like this, and the body. So get the curves of the stripes correct to begin with, and then you'll get the whole shape of the body and the legs. Then what we need to do is take our black again and just reshape the eye. We've messed around with a bit of colour here and there, so it's important to get the strength of the eye back. So we'll start with little flicking strokes above the eyes for the eyelids, and then quite a nice hard edge to the eye and the rim below. And just re-strengthen the pupil again. Dab the black for the pupil rather than create a hard circle of black, because this tends to look a little bit cartoony. So we just dab the pupil in, and then we can come down to the tear ducts. Again, this is quite a dark shape. And there we have it. The next thing we'll deal with is the nose. What we're going to do with the snow leopard is quite a dark pink. We have a sort of very dark rose pink here. Now we're going to put an undercoat, if you like, of this dark pink on the whole of the nose, that little heart shape that we created earlier on. Again, just push it in with the finger. And then what we need to do is take our black and create the shadows by glazing or very softly applying black over the pink. So the black is not too black, not too cartoony. So gently stroke. You can do it light. You can always add a little bit more later on. It's better to do light layers, 2 or 3 of those, rather than one single heavy layer. It's easier to add than it is to take away. So finally we'll put a little highlight on top of the nose with white. Nothing too strong. It's not like a shiny dog's nose. And soften it with the finger, and that should do.